Alright, welcome back to part 9 of the rusty and crusty C10 Chevy build. Let's take a look in the garage and see what we got going on this week. So I ordered a drive shaft for a short wheelbase, and I've got it in this week and got it put in the truck, so I've got it moving again where it's mobile to get in and out of the garage. We got that done. Okay, so I have the slick sand primer on. I had the camera set up, but somehow it didn't turn on while I was spraying it, but I'm going to show you the after here. And the reason I like this polyester primer so much is when you start blocking, it really fills and becomes slick pretty quick. You can see across the top. And dusty and a little bit on the messy side, but it really does a good job as far as filling. You can see after just one blocking across the top what we have. So I'm going to continue on and block down these sides, and I'm going to put you on the time lapse here probably as I do this. Okay, I'm going to continue blocking on this side. I did put some Bondo on the right side there, about around the tail light, just to try to level it out a little bit. I had a few little dips in that, and I'm going to try to block the rest of the side, see if I have any more places that I need to fill. I don't know until we really get into it, but what I'm using to block on this first pass is 180, and it cuts it polyester primer pretty rapidly, but that's okay because we need to get down to see what we have as far as bumps and waves in the body lines, and try to get it as straight as possible. Probably after I get it all blocked off with the 180, I'll go back and put another coat of polyester primer on it and block again. Let's take a look at what we got here. Of course, the dark areas are where the epoxy primer is starting to show, which means that spot was high. Here on the corners, you always have these where they factory crimp the edge. There's always little high spots from the factory, and you can either correct them or not. Same thing here, the epoxy primer is starting to show through on this roll, which means that was just a fuzz high. And down here, spot right there was a little bit high. But you can really start to see now. Of course, I know you guys can't feel it with your hands, but like I can, but it's really starting to get straight down the sides. I'm going to continue on over this wheel arch and down this side. Low area right here. There's a low spot right there. This spot I just circled is a low spot between this and this. You can see I've hit here and nothing in here. So I'm gonna have to try to peck that out a little bit. Today we're going to change gears a little bit, and I'm going to get the front springs and drop spindles and shocks on the front end. So we'll let the journey begin. Okay, here's a look with the spindle, the spring, and the shock on. Next will be the rotor and the backing plate. I'm cleaning that up now before I put it back on. Still need a new sway bar bushing in the front. I've got those ordered. And change the brake hose on both sides. Okay, here's a shot after I got the drop spindles and springs on. And I just mounted the passenger's fender up there just to see how it looks compared to the tire. And stance is going to be pretty good. It's got just a little bit downward rake, but the bed's not on it yet, so it's going to sit probably pretty close to level when it's all said and done. Show you the inside here after I got the coating on the A-arms. Moving right along. I'm going to try to probably the next thing we're going to do is finish stripping the cab like a little bit there on the door, and I'm going to epoxy prime all of that. Try to get the inside epoxy primed, and then start applying the slick sand and doing a lot of blocking. So there's a final look with the fender hung, what the stance of the truck will be after I got the lowering kit. So that's a wrap for part 9. Thanks for watching.